Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I'm your host, Lennis, and this is our new show on Friday from 6 to 6:30. Tarot readings. So they're not personal now. These are all tarot readings that have to do with anything that has to do with politics, economics, the government, foreign countries, the war, whatever like that. I will cover that. I'm also using the Soul deck. These are the cards that I'm using. I love this. The soul cards. Can y'all see that? That's what I use. Okay. Um, be sure to subscribe and like. And any questions that you want me to ask the cards, please type those in caps, please. Please type your questions in caps. So I've already cleaned the deck and I shuffled it and I'll shuffle it one more because I want to ask about Trump's. What's going on with him? So let's do this once, twice. Let's see what's going on with Mr. Trump's. Anything good? Hi, Miss Wilhelmina. How you doing? Okay. So what's going on with Trump's right now? So, God, I got the deck turned around. Well, the first thing I get, y'all, the boy is confused as hell. He don't know which way is up or down. I mean, I think he does, to be honest with you, but this tells me like he's going in a spiral, and the spiral could be going down. Okay. He's been hurt by people that he thought he could trust. Maybe they thought they could trust him because he 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 put some people in precarious situations, didn't he? But this is telling me that he's been hurt by people that he trusted or he thought that he knew. And the last card up is he's got help coming. But I'm curious about this help. Is it coming from the military or is it coming from the shadow government? But he has help. It's like he sees something that we don't see. Let's put a couple more cards down just to be sure. Oh boy. Ah, there's a darkness there, y'all. Which way should he go? Darkness. And the man is him. And here's the circular card, a different one of confusion. It's like I thought I had this covered, but I don't know. It looks like I need to circle the wagons. Okay, Trumps. And your last card up is the thinker. He needs to listen more. People are giving Trump's information about how to proceed through this January 6th, but he needs to listen. There's like a voice in the background that's talking to him like, man, this is a direction that you should go. Whether he do that or not, I don't know. Trump's is his own man. So, but anyway, so nothing new. Kind of what we thought was going on with Trump. So, okay. All right. Well, let's see who else. Hi, Shava Boli. Ask me a question about anything. Just put it in caps. About the government, economics, Putin, Ukraine, England. I don't care. Just ask me. I just did Trump. I'm not doing anything personal tonight. Hi, Daniel. How are you? So glad to see you at the show. I'm not doing anything personal, Daniel. It's got to be something political, which is your realm. You're our political advocate. So if you have a political question to ask me, please do. Okay, Shalabodi, first question. What do you see for Governor Abbott? Ooh, good one. Well, let's find out what's going on with Brother Man. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, what's going on with Abbott? One more shuffle. Okay. Ooh, people are watching him. And he got some darkness on him too, trying to mold his future. Okay, first card up. See all these people looking up at the earth. They're watching him. What are you gonna do, Abbott? You need to make a decision. These are all your high power people, your legislature, your people in government, and they're looking up because right now it doesn't look good. Okay, they want a change to come. So, what change are you bringing? I see that you're in darkness, Abbott, about your decisions. Now, this card is this card is a fisherman, and actually both the fish are going the same way. It's not going opposite directions, but because of the darkness in the card, that tells me that your decisions haven't been that good as of late. And I can believe that for some of the things that you have said. But if you don't change, Abbott, it's going to get darker and darker instead of better. I see that you're trying to mold an institution or your government. You're trying to mold that to fit your narrative. That's what I'm thinking, that you're doing it to fit your narrative. That's not always a good thing because you're supposed to be working for the citizens, your constituents. So, but you're trying to mold something there in the background. Also, okay, also you got someone speaking to you, and this person is like, you better take it with a grain of salt, Abbott, because it's not always good. It's almost like gossiping. You know, like this person, well, if we would do this, and you don't have to worry about that or to think about this. So this person is coming to you, Abbott, talking to you out the side of your mouth. What does that tell you? Out the side of your mouth. So you need to be careful with the information that's coming towards you. Validate it and make sure. Now, the next card up, how many hands are in your pocket, Abbott? This says that you're not by yourself. There are other people working with you. I'm not talking about the Republicans. I mean people in the background that have gotten money. So how many pockets in your, who do you owe as far as, if I did this for you, then you need to do that for me. Not a good look, sir. And your last card up is the Roots card, which shows a woman in the ground trying to hold up the earth. So you know what to do to make a change, to make Texas a better state. Are you trying to do that? Are you trying to benefit everybody that lives in the states in Texas? Or are you just, oh, I'll just help out so many people, maybe the ones that really need? But I'll tell you one thing, the women are coming forward because of the roots come out from the woman out the tree. A lot of women are coming forward in Texas. Maybe it has to do with the abortion law. I don't know. But there's a lot of women coming forward. And they're strong and determined. That's why you see the roots in the trees. Okay? All right. That's what I got for Abbott. Doesn't look real good, but anyway. All right. Thank you, Shavabodi, for that question. All right. Hi, Miss Wilhelmina. Again. Jaden, I'm not doing any personals tonight. Okay? No personals. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I do that. Tonight is tarot night, and it's all about everything except personal. Okay? All right. Next one. Shavabodi, but thank you, Jaden, for being here. Daniel, what do you see for COVID-19? Well, let's see what's going to happen. I think we're going to get another surprise this winter. I don't know why, y'all. I just kind of feel like that. We might get another surprise this winter. Not so much COVID, but maybe something similar to it, you know. I don't know. Okay, let's see what's going on with COVID. Okay. Well, they're still trying to determine what what is the best, not solution, this is chemicals and stuff. I guess it's still trying to determine how safe is, what do I want to say, how safe is the product? Okay, I'll put it like that. Y'all know what I mean. How safe is the product? Because it looks like they're still working on it to get a solution like, okay, if you do the product, you're not going to have no more problem. Or the people that have done the product that's had problems, they need to go back to the drawing board and figure out some more, uh, not chemicals, but something in the lab. I'll put it like that. Something in the lab that's going to be working. Okay. People are tired of the drip, drip, drip. And I'll put it like this. They tell you to go do the product, right? But there's been people, too many people, and I mean just in the last 2 to 3 months, too many people have come out after they have taken the product and the booster product with COVID. And people are getting tired of the drip, drip, drip. Get it together, scientists or doctors. What are you doing? Because we're getting tired of that. Okay, we're tired of the drip. Either get a solution, a product that's going to work, that you don't have to take it 4 or 5 times, or go back to the drawing board. Now, Daniel, this card says it was supposed to be our saving grace. Okay, that's a woman holding like a child, but it's a light. So that says it was supposed to help. And I imagine it did help in some ways, Daniel. So I'm not going to say that it didn't. It did help in some ways, but it was not the all in all for the product, okay? Because people still came down with the CV, okay, even after taking the product. So yeah, it was supposed to be an answer to a prayer, but I don't know. Okay. Ah, look at this. The happiness. Well, evidently they're going to come up with a solution, y'all. I guess it's going to get better. Because I see something psychically in the fall, but this tells me there's joy. There's joy and happiness. So evidently they figure out something, okay? They figure out something medically that's going to make us happy. Not saying that you hopefully will not have to take the product, but if you do, there's happiness about it that's going to get better. And remember how I always be telling y'all about the off-world beings? Well, this is an angel on top of a human being blessing us. So this tells me it is going to get better. Okay, the product is going to get better. Of course, it's been 2 years because what did they say? They said it takes a year and a half or 2 years before they can perfect it and define it. So evidently, it's going to get there. How about that, folks? It's going to get there. And the angels are blessing it and blessing us. Okay. And the last card up, look at that. Sunshine. All right. God does answer prayers. Sunshine, which means that everything is going to be okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Lakeisha. How are you doing? Uh-oh, what happened? They're already holding, wow. Y'all, YouTube came in and they held somebody's message back. I'm sorry, I don't know who it is. So if you asked a question and I didn't see it, it's because they just deleted it. Okay, Lakeisha, will that serial killer get caught that killed that girl in Houston? Oh, okay, let's ask. Serial killer get caught. All right. Let's see. Ooh. 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 Lakeisha, look at that darkness. He is hiding out like a mofo, okay? There is so much darkness around him. I believe somebody knows who he is and possibly where he is. And they're probably trying to, he's not, but they're probably trying to make a decision whether or not to turn him in or not. Okay? But somebody knows where he is. Okay. Will he get caught? Well, we sure hope so. Here we've got the woman below the tree again, the roots, right? So there's going to be some change. Now, I don't know if it has to do with that particular incident, but there's some kind of change that's being coming forward, and it's by a woman. Maybe her relatives or somebody is not believing what the police or the prosecutor has to say, and they want more information. They're digging deeper. Okay, they want more information than what's being told. It's confusing about the circumstance. I don't know why, but it's confusing. People are like in a hole wondering what in the world is going on. Why did this happen to this girl? It's almost like they were blindsided. They didn't expect this to happen to her. So I'm assuming she must have been a good person. But anyway, people are like, I don't. Why did he pick her out? Why did he do that to her? Because she's hiding. She's almost like she's in a hole. Now, is this guy? Are they going to find him and go to jail? Yes. Somebody's going to turn his happy ass in, Lakeisha. I don't know who, but somebody's going to turn him in. Yes, ma'am. And even though he's trying to be slick, somebody's watching him. So, yep, he's on his way down. It might be maybe within the next 3 months, Lakeisha, that he finally gets caught. So I'll say 3 weeks or 3 months that guy will get caught and arrested for that murder. Okay, Miss Wilhelmina, are you asking what does the future look like for what? The United States? Because I'm not doing personal. So are you asking what does it look like in the United States? Oh, Shavabodi, they sure did. They took out your question. Sorry. Oh, let me go back up. I'm sorry, I missed one right after Daniel. What do you see for DeSantis? Okay. DeSantis is the governor of Florida. There's been quite controversial this year. So let's see what's going on with him. Okay, what is going on with DeSantis? Okay, shuffle one more time. Okay, DeSantis, let's see what's going on. Ooh. God, this dark card just keeps coming up for these Republicans. Okay, what's going on with DeSantis is his wife is not doing real good. Evidently, I mean, I know that she's got cancer, but I think the stress that he's going through is affecting her. Of course, that's his wife, but she's not doing real good. Okay, she's not doing real good. DeSantis needs to make the people in Florida happy. They are tired of him covering their eyes, and I'll put it like this. What I say, go. Okay? What I say, go, and this is the way it's going to be. So people are looking like, come on, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know that that's not right. But yet you're trying to act like, no, this is how it's going to happen, and it'll be okay. That's what he's telling us. Just be okay. I want to blind you up. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. DeSantis has had voices This is an angel right here, and this other person is playing. So DeSantis has had voices in his head about, do you realize what you're doing? You know, it's almost like they said, the bad angel, the good angel on each shoulder. Okay, this angel wants to know, what are you doing? Why are you making such complexities that it shouldn't be? Why aren't you just strumming an instrument and keep the music going instead of always throwing something in the mix, okay? So this angel's wondering, what are you up to? Now again, the dark man came up again. Whew, I tell you. So DeSantis, you're not looking good, sir. You need to you need to change your ways, but you know that already. Y'all, something is coming up. Again, I see a woman, but she is letting loose. Okay, she is letting a lot of stuff loose. So maybe somebody in DeSantis' past or somebody that knows him is going to come out with some information. That's not going to stop him from trying to run for governor again and maybe even president. But there's a woman that's going to come out with some information, and I mean, it's going to be booyah. It's going to come out. So I don't know. You know how old folks say, what you do in the dark will come in the light? Okay, so that's what DeSantis is not looking good. His family is hurting. He's not making good decisions. Does not look good, but I see him psychically now. These are the cards, but y'all, I saw him psychically coming back as governor again. That they voted him back in again. So, okay. Yes, that's all play. He gets caught. You welcome, Lakeisha. Chef voted. What do I see for corn pop? Are you talking about Brandon? Chef voted. What do I see for corn pop or pot? Oh, okay. Yeah, you asked about Brandon. Okay. Well, let's see what's coming up for Brandon. Okay. All right. What's going on with? Ooh. 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 Okay. Wow. This is Brandon, and there's hurt. You know what? I'm gonna say he's not in the best of health, Shalabodi, because there's so much red. It's like above him, there's a white cloud, but him himself, his health is not good. Let's just put it like that. He is not in the best of health. Okay. The angels are there to protect him and to help him wherever he's at. They're trying to help him, but he needs to keep looking up. In other words, I hold the brother praying. But the angels are there trying to protect him from what's coming down the pike. But I think it's too late. He's looking for shelter right now in a quiet storm. Now, I know he got upset about the inflation and was fussing at the news people or whoever, but he's looking for shelter in a quiet storm. He's scared. He is really scared about what's going on. He may put on the front like, "Ooh, everything is fine and we're going to get through this," but on the inside, he's looking back and he's scared about what's going to come up. Now, this is people talking about him, and he's trying to be compromised. But there's people talking about him because on this side I got a lizard coming down next to him, and the lizard is not only watching him but trying to persuade him to go a different direction. Okay, so he better be careful of the people that's in his inner circle, or he'll end up like Trump's did. Again, what are you hiding? Who are you? You're hiding stuff from people that you don't want them to know. What is it that you're hiding, Brandon? Because eventually it will come out. The truth will come out. Yep. And the last card up I got was again the angel. This morning, what are you doing? Are you throwing a rock and hiding your hand? Are you being Brandon who we thought you were or not? Because at this point in time, with you hiding and not letting people know, it's like your time is coming to an end. It's getting real short. And I don't think your health is going to get too much better either. So you can look for him. You can look for him to have changes in his health, and he might even step down before it's all over with. He might even step down before this fall. So, okay. Next question. Yes. Hi, Stella Marie. Welcome. What passionate job and will my future husband have? Not doing any personal questions. You need to come in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for that. Thank you, Stella. Welcome to the show. I'm doing all political or economical, or if there's anybody that you want to ask about Ukraine, England, Spain, Italy, um, or even back in our state. Maybe even ask about the weather. You know what, y'all? Let's ask about the weather. Because who was that? Wasn't that She-House Spirit was saying the other day that, or yesterday, that it was so hot, like 100 to 113 degrees. So let's find out what the weather is going to be like. Tell me what the weather is going to be like for the month of July, because June is halfway there. So what is the weather going to be like for the month of July across the United States? Huh? Let's see what the weather's going to be like. Oops. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now for the weather in July, ooh, people are trying to hold on. There's hands around this guy, and in the center he's got an egg, so that means people are trying to hold on, whatever the weather is going to be, whether it's flooding, hurricanes, tornadoes, or whatever. But they're going to try and hold on in the month of July. The weatherman is going to tell you one thing, and it'll be another because he's not sure. The weather is changing just that much that he doesn't even know what's going to happen. They could tell you in the morning that it might be raining, and by 2 o'clock it could be 100 degrees. So the weatherman is not always going to know, okay, for July. Take precautions. When you're watching the weather station or the news, take precaution because everything that you hear may not be the truth, okay? Everything that you hear about the weather may not be true. So just take precautions. But it is going to be some horrific things happening in July. Now, I don't know if that's earthquake. I see more like hurricanes, but it will be horrific in the month of July. Some people, they will not be a problem because the angels are going to be around them, and the angels are protecting everybody in a sense, okay? Whether you're a child or an adult, the angels are going to be protecting you. But for some people will not get hit with a massive weather change, So anyway, just walk by faith and not by sight, and know that God is there. Now, during the weather of July, there's going to be some people dying. Okay, I'm being honest here because I see all the deaths up there. There's going to be some people dying. Some people are going to be messed up from that because it'll be maybe close friends or close family members. So I would just tell you that the weather, you know how it is normally in your state, but things have changed a lot this year to be very careful, and tell your people, your family and friends, and make sure that they have enough water, that they're dehydrated, that they have enough food on hand if they're not able to get to the store because of flooding or the hurricane or tornadoes, okay? The end result at the end of July is going to get better. It truly is. It's almost like a miracle happens, okay? And I will say that during the weather in July, because of remember I said don't believe everything that the weatherman has said. I think also in July there's going to be people that are celebrating that they made it through. Okay, they missed, as they say, they missed the bullet. That the weather. Well, say for instance, maybe a town that's 50 miles from you or 20 miles from you, it get hit real bad with a tornado, but on your side, it was perfect. It was fine. That's a blessing. Things will get better, but it's like you were saved for a reason. Believe that. Believe that. So the angels are there for July. Watch the weatherman. Don't believe everything that they tell you about the weather. Be prepared. Have your water and have your food just in case you cannot get out to get to the stores. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay. Will the Republicans win the primaries? Ooh, good question. Okay. Will the Republicans win the primary? The primaries. Okay. Because what's coming up in November is the midterms, right? Okay. Will the Republicans win the primaries? Oh. Oh, you know what? Whoa, and we're being watched. Okay. Will the Republicans win the primaries? It's a possibility, but there's a lot of upset people. A lot of upset people. Possibility. It's not telling me no. The Republicans could come with some good narratives as a blessing, some good narratives now as a blessing. So you have to watch that. But yet, I see confusion. Everybody is not on the same page, Republicans. I see confusion, and that's going on right now in your party. But I also see confusion during the elections. And it could go either way. I saw the Republicans kind of hurt there, but the election could go either way. All right. Um, I'm going to tell you, y'all, we may not have an election in November. It could get scrapped. That it won't even come about. Okay. The world is watching the United States to see what is going to transpire over here from our elections, Republicans or Democrats. So we're being watched big time. There's things in this election that are going to be hidden. Now, I don't believe the election is going to go off in November, but for right now, I see that some things are going to be hidden. And I don't know if it's going to come out or not, Shavabodi, but some things are being hidden. So the answer to your questions, it's a possibility that it would be more Republicans than Democrats. But also, there's confusion within the party, which we're already aware of. They need to make some decisions, go for what they know is right and not trying to throw a rock and hide their hand. The world is watching us, and they're still hiding shit from us. They're still not being above board with everything they're doing. Okay. All right. Thank you for the question. Okay, next question. Oh, good question. Lakeisha said, will positive movies and TV shows be produced through independent films? Hmm, good question. Good question. Okay. Well, the positive movies and TV shows. Okay. All right. Well, Lakeisha, they got fire up here and water down here, and water puts out fire. So I'm going to say that some of the movie industries might go up in flames. I told you guys psychically on my Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday show that I see Hollywood in the next 3 years almost non existent. I see theater growing more. But anyway, there's parts of it that's going to go up in flames. Uh, some of the maybe producers, or I mean, like the MGM or Paramount, whatever, they're not going to be around. And it looks like big. It's a lot of flames, so it looks like big. Okay. Decisions will be made whether decisions are going to be made whether which direction the industry should go. Okay. You know, Lakeisha, some part of the industry, I know they got horror films, but sometimes it can be more violent than, nicer stuff. Um, so I guess they have to figure out which way are they going to go. Stop a lot of these violent films and shoot 'em ups and all that stuff, and start making more family dynamic movies and films, TV, more family oriented. Okay, and we are watching. Our eyes are wide open to the industry. What's going on? I just to throw this in. Today was Wendy Williams' last day on the Wendy Williams show. It ended today. Okay, Lakeisha, I also see that they're having one heck of a time trying to figure out Hollywood or Gollywood. I don't know what you want to call it, but they're having one heck of a time trying to figure this out. You know, they're going through changes that hurt the industry, but yet they want to be heard. Okay, that's fine to be heard, but it may not go that way. Now, I also see that there is a celebration. So maybe the change is coming forward. It'll be a good change for movies and TV through the independents. I think the independents will take the lead from the major studios. I do. I think the independents will take a lead. They will have to, it'll be a little bit of a struggle. Their last card is a little bit of struggle to get up, kind of like they say, get up that hill. It'll be a little bit of struggle, but the sun is shining in the background. So there you go. That's a good question. There you go for the Hollywood industry. Yep, it's not going to be what it used to be. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, next question. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Thank you, Lakeisha, for that. Yeah, it would be nice because I would like to see more film. I get tired of all the violence. I get tired of all the sex. I'll watch cartoons. I get tired of all that. We see that every day. I don't even need to watch the news. Just go outside your house, but whatever. Okay, are they going to have fraud again? Was that Will Smith slap scripted? Okay, well, let's go back. They are going to have fraud again. Well, could be something is in hiding. Something is in hiding. Okay, was that Will Smith slap scripted? Let's see. Some people have said that. Some people have said that it was scripted. I don't know. You know, she invited Jada. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Jada invited Chris Rock to come on the red table and Will so that they could make up. He could apologize to Jada and Will could apologize to her. Chris Rock said, "No, I ain't coming on your show. What? So you have some ratings? So you'll blow up? No, I ain't coming. Ain't happening. Keep that to yourself, Jada. Your red table is not as popular as it used to be." Okay. So next question. The Will Smith slap, was it scripted? Ha 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 ha. Look, there he is walking away. There's Chris being okay. And Chris is getting better and better. All right, Chris. Yep, it was some confusion. Like, why did he do that? And he affected so many people. Okay. No, it was not scripted. This is Will walking away. Like, okay, that's him walking away. Now, this is Chris being protected by the angels. It's like, don't worry, we got you, don't worry about it. And then again, he is also protected for the second time by angels. You know, it's like he's got his arms outspread, like, what the hell just happened? And the angel said, don't worry about it, we got you, brother. That's all right, he's stupid, but we got you, don't worry about it. Now, you were asking, was it scripted? It was confusing to everybody. Look at that. It was confusing. Like, what, huh? It was confusing to everybody. And how many people threw up their hands at Will Smith? Huh? Look at this darkness. And here's people throwing their hands up. How many people threw their hands up? And now they have changed their feelings about him. Some are still Will Smith loyal fans, and I understand that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's other people, the darkness have come in. They were just like, wow, was that really necessary, man? So now Will has went into seclusion. I think the last we heard he was in India. I don't know. But anyway, he's went in seclusion trying to get his shit together. So it was not staged or scripted. He's trying to get his shit together. Okay? So there you go. There you go. Okay, next question. Yes, they do, Lakeisha. Amen. I'll just read that out. The people in Hollywood think that they can get away with anything. That's true. That's true because they pay them so much money that they do. Oh, and y'all, you know what? Let me tell you what was that? I don't know if you've seen this. It's on YouTube called The Death Contract that musicians go through. Wow, what an eye opener that was for me. I didn't know. You know how you ever wonder about people come out and do songs and it's like, oh, it's really popular. What happened to that artist? You never hear from them again because they didn't want to sell their soul to the devil. They didn't want to sell their soul to the devil, so they were like, that's okay. I have my one-hit wonder, made a little money. In the Death Contract, which is part of their contract, they make more money off you dead than they did when you were alive. And one of those was Michael Jackson. They made $430 or $70 million off of him when he died. Ain't that something? Which turned out to be for his family $1 billion. But you know, the music, whoever, Sony or whatever, got their part of it too. But isn't that something? I've never heard of a contract like that. But that's part of your music contract. So if you die, they can continue on. They control. How I want to say it, y'all. What is that when people, their catalog, they control their catalog, so they can resell the music. Yeah, it's really interesting. But you'll see it. It's on YouTube. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm way past. Okay, I gotta I gotta close it out. I'm so way past. I was only gonna do this for 30 minutes. Um, yes, and you know what? A lot of them. I just want to say this to let you know too, Shava Bodhi and other people in the room. I found out too because I was wondering why so many artists here of the last 2 years are dying and they're in their 20s. They're not even in their 30s. They're young. Well, music industry, you might be more worth to them dead than you are alive. Yeah, they did. And did you know the music industry was, I'll say allegedly, but did you know it was ran by the mafia? I didn't know that. For some of you that are maybe old school like me, might remember Dick Clark and Payola and all this stuff back in the 70s. Hey, I didn't know that. But anyway, it was quite interesting. So all right, y'all. Well, if no one has, so thank you everybody that showed up in the room tonight. We will do this again next Friday at 6 o'clock. I like coming on a little bit later as far as this to do the tarot reading. I really enjoy. So let's do this again next Friday at 6 o'clock. And if no one has told you that they love you today, I do. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shavabodi. Shavabodi is my moderator for during the week. So thank you for coming in today. I appreciate that. And that's about it. So y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. My nephew's getting married. So I have a good weekend and know that I love you dearly and I appreciate you. And oh guys, one more thing. I'm now doing shorts too. So look for the little 60-second short. You know, if you're on YouTube and you scroll down and you see the shorts, I'm going to start doing shorts. One will be about my poetry, and secondly will be about God, about us as humans to do better for each other and to look at things in a little bit different light. But anyway, they're only 60 seconds, so it's like, it's real short. But anyway, look for that. I am going to do some of those over the weekend. So I think I'm going to do the spiritual ones, do those first. Okay. So anyway, I love you. Thank you. And I will see you Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And know that you're loved. Be safe out there, y'all. And the folks that's having the weather problems, it's really hot. Dehydrate. Get your water. Get your water. Okay.